Hello, longboarding mom. Today I am making a dessert. I hope you guys are all having a fun time this summer with your family and friends because this dessert is something you're going to want to share with somebody. It's not something that you can take on a picnic. It's something that needs to be refrigerated, but you can do it after a nice barbecue or something. Just bring it out and dish it up and have something nice and cool to eat and stuff. This is called $1,000,000 pie, and this recipe is one of my favorite desserts that my aunt made. And my aunt passed away in '96, coming to my graduation, and so it's really hard and stuff. But I love this dessert. She used to make this dessert all the time. We'd come to her house for dinner, and we would play games, board games and stuff, and watch TV. And she'd make dinner. And I was talking to my sister about this because I told her I was going to make this, and I was crushing up the graham crackers to make the crust. And I was looking for all the ingredients, but I don't have all the ingredients. But we were talking about what we loved about going to her house and stuff. And I was like, I know she made us dinner and everything. I can never remember what we ate, but I remember dessert. Because I think I ate it all. It was so good. And she was a wonderful person and had great personality, smiles all the time, made everybody's heart warm up when you saw her and stuff. And she's so missed right now, and her daughter is just amazing and makes all kinds of cakes, and she's artistic just like her mom. Is just I love my family, my aunts and my uncles and stuff, and so this is something I'm going to share with you. It's an easy recipe. The only thing that you have to bake is the graham cracker crust. If you're going to make it yourself, you can always pick one up from the store, but I like to make my crust. So we're gonna get started on that. I've got my big pie pan ready. I've got a bowl here. I've got to melt some butter. Give me a second. We'll be right back. I'm using my Betty Crocker graham cracker crust. My oven just preheated to 350 degrees. So we are going to cut 1/3 cup of butter, and it's not completely straight here, so we're just kind of line it up just a little bit. And it came out of the refrigerator, so it's hard. And we are going to put that in the microwave and melt it. I also need 1.5 cups of this, so I used that to crush those up. I trick drawer doesn't want to open all the way. Put in almost 2 packages of graham crackers in here, and I just kind of rolled it out until it's fine. You can always put it in your food processor. I don't have one. The blender might work as well. So I'm gonna use 1.5 cups, and whatever's left over, see, some of it's big chunks still. So we don't need those big chunks, but whatever's left over, I am going to save for my cheesecakes I'm going to make. We need to get rid of those big chunks. Whatever big chunks I find, I'm going to pull out and crush all over again. I normally put it in a bigger bag. I don't know why I put it in such a small little bag and try to crush them. I was on the phone talking, and I think I got a little distracted. It's kind of funny. So the $1,000,000 pie recipe I found actually on Pinterest. I didn't need that much. Nobody had my aunt's recipe. My aunt died suddenly in a car accident. Somebody ran a stop sign and hit my aunt's side of the car, and she died instantly. So nobody was prepared for her to be gone. So I don't think anybody got recipes. I don't know. I don't know what the situation was, but I asked my cousin if she had her recipe or knew of it and stuff, and she did not. And I really, really love this dessert, and so I looked it up one year and made it for the first time. Okay, this is 2 cups almost. So I don't need that much. Give me a second. I'm going to put this in another bowl so I can measure out the right amount. Just wanted it a little bit finer than what I had it. Okay, once again, I just need 1.5 cups. Let's do the little one. 1/2 cup. 1 cup. Huh. 1.5 cups. There we go. We're gonna melt this, and I'm gonna add some sugar. My microwave. Put it on 30, but never takes 30 seconds. And I need 3 tablespoons of sugar. And we are going to bake this in the oven for 350 degrees for 10 minutes in the 9-inch. It is 9.5 inches by 24. I'm going to use my fork to stir that butter in. I don't think it melted. These Pyrex cups don't melt very well. Let's give it 10 more seconds. You want to watch your butter very carefully, because if you do it too long, it's going to pop all over the place. Excuse my voice. I just got off work. I am exhausted. We've had some busy days at work, and my husband's got dinner ready back there. We're having chicken fingers and French fries, homemade. I make the French fries. He cuts them. I make them, and then the chicken fingers. One day I will show you how we make our homemade chicken fingers and French fries. They're so good. But since he already had it done, I'm going to make dessert. I could eat this graham cracker crust just by itself. So have you heard of $1 Million Pie? It's got coconut, whipped cream, coconut, pineapple, pecans, maraschino cherries. I might even have the good kind of cherries. And you're just going to take your fingers, after you've washed your hands, of course, and pat this around. Don't want it too thick. You want an even crust all the way around. A spoon works really good too. You can use the back of a spoon. I like to touch my food and play with my food. Who doesn't like to play with their food, right? They say don't play with your food, but it's fun. Whoops. See, some are too thick on this side, so I need to move some down to the other side. Too thick right there. Sometimes it crumbles because it's still, the butter didn't get into it very well. You can use the back of your fingers. That helps. There we go. dispersing it better. And your crust does not have to be perfect by all means. You know how pretty and how hard people work sometimes to get their food perfect. You know what? As long as it tastes good and you like it, that's all that matters. Okay, whoops. I crumbled it. Oh no. Okay. So we are going to get this in the oven for 10 minutes until it hardens up and gets golden brown. And then we'll come back, and after it cools down for a bit, we'll make the inside, because you don't want to put the whipped topping and stuff on a hot bed, I would say. So there is a graham cracker crust, and we are going to put it in for 10 minutes at 350 degrees. My pie crust is finished. Like I said, they don't have to be perfect. I've got my recipe here. My tablet wasn't charged the other day when I was looking at the recipes, and I've got this one saved on Pinterest, but this is a different one I'm going to try. The only difference is the pineapple tidbits, and since I like pineapple a lot. Oh, and while I was gathering all the ingredients, this one ingredient right here was the only one I didn't have. Oh my gosh, I thought I was going to have to put everything back away and start tomorrow, because town is 15 miles away or more, and that's just to town, not coming home, you know, round trip. It's a drive, and I was not going to go just for condensed milk. So I sent my husband to our little market in town, and they had evaporated milk, and they had evaporated like low fat milk, and none of my neighbors had any of this. I was asking all the neighbors, and nobody had them. And he went to the other market. We have a little gas station in town, and he went to that market as well, and nobody had it there. So he asked his boss maybe if they had some. They didn't. So he went to the store in town called the Alphabet Store, and this place is amazing. They make homemade chowder and stuff, and they had some and sold us some. Oh my gosh, they saved me. My husband saved me, because I was about ready to put this all away and start fresh tomorrow after I got back from work, but I didn't want to do that. So we dumped in the 1 can of sweetened condensed milk, and I've got some lemon juice here. I need 2 tablespoons of that, and we are going to add that to this bowl here. So that's 1 tablespoon. And my husband also brought me home some vodka, because I'm a little bit stressed today apparently. So I've got some juice here from my pineapples. So I've got my pineapples already. This is the tidbits. I've drained them really, really well. And this is my crushed pineapple. And see that juice? There's still a lot of juice in that. So I'm going to try to get more of that juice out of it, because you want it drained really, really well. And I've been pushing and pushing on that for a while. But we are going to first mix this up really good. I'm not going to use my big mixing bowl. I don't need that. I'm just going to use this one here. So it says mix it up until it's thick. Pull it out while it slows down, it gets that off your beaters. Put those in my sink. The next step is to, oh, my tablet's not wanting to move. I'm having issues. This tablet is so old. Really, really old. Oh, and then I lost it. Come back here. Okay. So I mix that together. It says stir in the crushed pineapple, the pineapple tidbits. Let's see if I can get some more pineapple juice out of that. I don't know if you can see that draining. That's pretty good. So we're going to stir this in. And this is, it says, the recipe says 2 cans of 8-ounce crush, but I didn't see 2 cans. I got a 20 ounce, and I just put that in 1 cup. That's 16 ounces, right? 1 cup is, oh, 1 cup is not. But crushed, trust me, is going to be more, oh, I'm telling you, I'm not having any luck at all. This is 1 can, 20 ounces of pineapple tidbits. We're going to add that to it. And I think that pineapple tidbits is going to be like really a lot. I've never had I don't think I've had the pineapple tidbits. So I don't know if I'm going to like this one as much as I like the other one. The other one, I think I just added the 20 ounce can, but my recipe just went bloop and disappeared on me. I know I need 1 cup of, it needs about 1.5 cup of coconut, and I put the coconut away, 1.25 cups. So let me grab that. I was measuring everything out when my husband called me and said, we don't have everything. So anyway, 1 cup goes into the mixture, and then the other part you put on top after you toast it. So we're going to add 1 cup of coconut to that, and then you take 1.5 cups of pecans and chop them. Yes, I think I might need a bigger bowl. Here's my pecans chopped. This is actually 3/4 of a cup of finely cupped pecans. So once you chop it all up, it's not 1.5 cups anymore. So we are going to save some for the topping afterwards. And then it says to add in, fold in 8 ounces of the thawed whipped cream. Look at all that. Yum, 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 yum. So it's got pineapples, sweetened condensed milk, pecans, coconut, and let's grab we'll grab the whipped cream, fold that in, and then we'll put this in here and let it sit in the refrigerator. It says 4 to 6 hours. Let's see if I can wait that long. Oh my gosh. Really? 4 to 6 hours? I'm gonna have to eat this right before bed. Yum. I don't know if you can use real, like, homemade whipped cream. I bought Cool Whip because it does not have any engineered ingredients in it. I've been really watching my ingredients lately, and so many things have bioengineered stuff on it. Okay. Now the maraschino cherries you put on top as garnish. This is my favorite bowl. I should have grabbed a bigger bowl. I said a big bowl. This is a medium-sized bowl. And hopefully you can't hear my son in the background. He's playing video games in his room, and we've got the doors and windows open. A little cross breeze. It's not too hot outside. It's warm with a nice cool breeze. Get all that incorporated. Get the stuff stirred from the bottom. Oh, look at that. Oh, I think I think I might like those pineapple tidbits. Oh, goodness. That would have been my day, right? Dump it all on the floor. See, it did not get stirred in. I'm going to try not to get that wet stuff. I might have to eat that. Okay, look. I might have to eat that part because it's a little wet and I didn't get it all in there. So let's kind of... Okay, 4 to 6 hours. Cover it up. And 4 to 6 hours later in the refrigerator. Ooh. I'm gonna try that. 4 to 6 hours. Some maraschino cherries on it. It says to top it with whipped cream and some other stuff. I might sprinkle some coconut and pecans, but I think I'm just going to sprinkle some toasted coconut and put some maraschino cherries on top of it. I'll show you what it looks like when it's all done. Yeah. I could not wait. The 4 hours. It's only been 3 something hours. I toasted some coconut. So you could put some more Cool Whip on top and coconut and some pecans, but I don't think it needs any more Cool Whip. I like it the way it is. And I just toasted this coconut on 350 for about 4 minutes on the foil actually. And then I cut some cherries. You put some cherries on it to decorate it. Ooh, extra cherries. I'm going to kind of score it. Probably should be another couple hours, but I want to go to bed in an hour or so. So I want to eat this. And I am going to just cut out one little slice here. Set that over there. Let's see if I can dish this out without it pouring everywhere. Oh. Look at that. Oh, wow. I need a fork. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. $1 million pie. So yes, it could be in there for another hour or so. See, it's a little wet. So, but I don't care. I'm going to take this bite. Oh, yum. Wait. Cherry. Cherry. Yum. Can't talk. Eating. Now, the pineapple tidbits, that is different. I kind of like it, but I think I like the other recipe better. So you can make your recipe like this with the little tidbits in it, or you could just take the 1 can of 20-ounce crushed pineapples, drain them really, really good. You want all of that juice out of there, because if you have any liquid to this, it won't set. So drain it as well as you can, and then just mix it exactly like that without the tidbits. It's so good. I like it. And yes, memories, playing Wheel of Fortune and all the little fun card games and stuff with my aunt. I love food. It does bring back fun family memories. You never know. Sometimes you have to find recipes online, and sometimes you get your recipe from your family. So I think that's why I've been doing these recipes, is because I want my kids to be able to have something to look back on and make their favorites too. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you next time. I've got to get a piece to my brother-in-law. He's waiting. I can't wait to see if he likes it.